You kind of sound like you got a little bit of a coming over something, getting over something for sure. But
You should have heard me 2 days ago.
yeah,
He just sounds like the same surly Marbaka.
yeah.
I just like to
Two
call
days
him.
ago, I was like this and feverish.
I just like
Oh
to call him
gosh.
surly. All right, we are live, and we have decided it's Rick's turn to give the benediction. No, the recap.
Trump Council
That's true.
decided.
All right, Rick, please start us off here. What happened last week?
Well,
Yeah.
last week, our fight against the Dune Lord continued. The professor brought his A game, taking some big damage, or dealing, I should say, some big damage with some Steel Wind Strikes, scoring a critical hit on one and doing like almost 200 damage with one freaking spell.
The first thing I noticed going to this map was that the professor is currently down and in death saving throws.
I have no memory of that, but please do get there.
But before that happened, he was a high value target, so they were probably for the best they took him
I
out.
do remember that, and I think that's probably why he's currently in death saving throws.
Yep. So Pyre doing her Pyre thing, keeping everyone on their feet. Her turn hasn't come
Well,
up yet, so
not
Professor
everyone.
is not on his feet. Victor Cervantes doing what he does best, putting out some fear, putting out some hold monster, stopping the enemies in their tracks. Meanwhile, our bruisers, Taj, Nair, and Bryn continued laying the beat down. And we have 2 more giants down, 4 giants left. However, after a brief game of pinball where Will Diggles was the ball, he is KO'd and away from the rest of the party. He did summon an air elemental, so we'll see if that comes into play.
He did, and the air elemental is was brought into play with a magic artifact.
Yep, it was one of the gems, a disposable magic item.
Yeah, it was an elemental gem, and therefore it is now out of control. It is run amok on the field, because I think that's that's how elemental, like conjuring elementals, works. Is like if the person that conjured it goes down, they don't disappear. They'll attack any damn thing.
For that particular
Isn't
spell,
that
yeah.
Isn't that because they lose concentration though? Which this wasn't a concentration.
No, if it technically it's not a concentration, but it's we're going to treat it as such just because you can't really direct it. Just because you're down.
That being said, it is inside one of the enemies now, so even if it's out of control,
It's not really our problem in these next 6 seconds.
We'll see what happens, yeah.
All right, so
Exciting. That's it. That's the recap.
to kick us off, does anybody have anything they want to add before we start?
Does it have to be meaningful?
No, it doesn't have to be, but it should be. I feel like y'all meme enough.
That's true. Valid criticism.
All right. So, if nobody has anything else to add, Nair,
Yes.
you are starting us off this session.
Okay. So I'm gonna move. So first of all, I gotta move my character. guy
Okay, whoa,
here.
whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
there
You
we go.
cannot move. Oh, hang on. No, you can. This guy's dead. Never mind. Hang
Yeah,
on.
that's what I was trying to do. Yeah.
Move back.
Yay.
Move
Okay.
back. I need to-
Yeah. Okay.
Move
let me
back. I need
here.
to do something. Okay.
Sure. Okay.
Now you can go. I had to put you on top,
Okay.
otherwise we were going to lose sight of you.
Okay. So all right. So we're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think that's 30. And then 35. And then hopefully that gives me in a
I think
line
that
with
is
fire.
a perfect line.
Okay, perfect. All right. Now let me go ahead and get my sheet open up here. So let's see. So
Get your sheet together.
That's right. Let's get this thing here. Yeah, there's just a slight delay with everything going on. Okay. All right. So
Hey, Bubba.
that's. I know the anticipation here as this is going here.
It's exciting. What's gonna happen?
Well, he's gonna whip his big
Whoa, easy.
pull out. Okay, okay.
You could not have
it's a
said that
quarterstaff.
any worse.
No matter how I said it was going to come out bad. All right,
You could just call it a quarterstaff.
it's a quarterstaff. But even then, that could be.
I'm going to attempt to strike him with my melee weapon.
There you go.
To be fair, that could also.
That could also be bad.
I see Mike's point now.
He's getting struck all right. I'll tell you what.
Oh, come on, load up here. Okay.
This is Nair's fault. Mike, this is your fault for dragging this on so long.
I know it is. It's also
the memes are coming. Can't
I know
stop
they
them.
are. Come on, this character sheet's open up. Let's see.
Mike's getting into character by drinking heavily before
Yes.
we start off.
Come on. Oh, I should have had this thing open, but right at the start of the thing, rather than waiting until last. There it goes. Okay, finally. Okay, so we're gonna do we're gonna attack at advantage, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a big old swing here. Yeah, a batter, and that's a 23.
23 does hit Vats the Everenger.
Okay, so we got that. So that's gonna be 10. Another swing. That's gonna be 29.
That also hits. Give me just a moment. Linus is on the field of battle here,
Okay.
Get him. Get him,
All right.
Linus.
and he is currently blocking the screen. I cannot see anything. Okay. No,
Okay,
all right. Stay out of that, Bubba. That's not
Don't worry, he's hitting. He's hitting everything. He's critting on everything.
Oh my goodness.
That does hit. Go ahead.
Dozens of damage.
That does hit. Go ahead and do your damage.
Okay, that's another 14.
Damn.
Oh, okay, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna spend another key point to do some flurry of blows on this. So let's go ahead and we're gonna do. Oh wait, that was my unarmed strike that was doing that the whole time, not my quarterstaff one. Apologizes for that.
Hang on.
So these
hang on.
will be.
Hang on. No, you can't eat that, Bubba. No.
Okay.
No. You cannot eat that.
Okay.
That is not kitty food.
Okay.
All right,
So
sorry.
these will be my quarterstaff strikes then, because. Okay, so that's 23.
All right.
For the stat.
23 does hit.
Okay, and that's another 12.
So
And
we're
then
up
we're
to
gonna do-
10. Hang on here. 10, 24, 36 so far.
Okay, and then one more hit here, which is another 23.
That hits.
Okay, and that's going to be another 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, and it's probably going to still be up. So let me take a look here for a second where I got to get going here. So I got another, since I got 65 feet of movement, I got, let's see, so we got to go. So that's another, that's 40, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Whoa. You've already moved 60 feet earlier.
Well, no. Oh,
Yeah?
yeah, but I got my base speed is 65.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay, because I
You only
moved
moved
35. Oh, did I move
Yeah.
30? Okay.
I don't remember if you moved 30 or 35, but I don't think
I
you
moved.
your full
I think I
movement.
moved 35 in order to get around there. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you would've had
it's-
to move
okay.
here.
Oh, it is 30. Okay. So
Well,
that's
30, but
so
then it's you can't go in a straight line, so it would have been 35.
Yeah, it would have been 35. Okay. And I think, since I did flurry of blows, I think I have an extra 10 feet.
You think? You don't know?
Yeah, I do. Let's see, because it's my drunkard's. It's one of my drunken master abilities.
Oh,
When I
okay.
use my, because when I use like flurry of blows, let me actually get here. Let's see. Oh, here it is, right here. Whenever I use flurry of blows, or whenever you you gain the benefit of disengage action, and your walking speed increases by 10 feet.
Okay.
So that means it's not enough to get me over to Will Diggles. I don't
Oh,
think.
no.
But he's getting there.
Yeah, I think I think that's about as far as I can get.
Oh, it'll be fine.
But-
Don't worry.
Yeah, okay. But that will go ahead and end my turn.
All right. Next up is Taj. Taj, would you like to spend half your movement to get up?
I would love to. I will
All right.
do that.
One of your cannons is down. The other one is still operating for the moment. What would you like
Oh.
to do?
Terrible. How's Vots and Varima doing? I don't think Varima's been touched much, has she?
In fact, she has not. She has not been touched much. Out of all of them,
Ever since her husband left her.
Vots the Ever Anger is looking the worst.
All right, sounds good. Well,
I say looking the worst. That means out of all of them, and that's that means that out of the 4 of them, he's looking the worst. Asterisk.
Is he looking bad for a Dune Lord?
He is not looking bad for a Dune Lord. He's looking rough for a Dune Lord.
All right, sounds good. Cool.
For those of you watching at home and keeping score in your own programs, so when I tell my players, when they ask me how someone's looking, I'll tell them, this person, this creature, or whatever, hasn't really taken all that much damage, hasn't really been hit all that much, or if their range is somewhere half-ish, or slightly above, slightly below, I'll say, they're looking rough for whatever that is. Or if they are looking bad, or I'll say they're looking bad if they're way below half. Oh my God, my cat just dive bombed right on top of my keyboard. Cat, Linus, you must chill.
What's he typing?
You have no chill right now. No, he landed on the keyboard and was just looked around like a Marvel hero, like doing the 3-point landing.
Superhero landing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then looking around like what do I kill next? Okay, listen, if you can't get off the keyboard, you can't be up here. Daddy would love to have you up here, but you can't be up here if you're going to be on the keyboard. Daddy needs the keyboard. Okay. All right. I love you, but no. Okay. All right. So, Taj, what would you like to do?
I'm going to use Star Missile, plucking off the last star of the Robes of Thulmo, and firing at the guy, dealing 24 force damage. And then I will have Tart back away, provoking an opportunity attack, if he so desires, and shoot him for 9 force damage.
All right.
And that'll be it.
9 force. Oh, God. Linus, settle down, Bubba. Grandma said you may have to go to her house.
Going crazy.
I don't think that would be a problem.
No, it won't. Stop it. Chill. No, get down. Oh, my God. He's being a little terror tonight. Stop it, Bubba. Stop being a terrorist. No.
How old is he?
He, let me see, he was born towards the end of October. So, I don't know what that would be as of now. Let me see. 1, 2, I guess about 8 months old.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's the time.
Bubba, no. God almighty. I stopped him from eating a piece of popcorn earlier. That's what I remember when I was saying, no, you can't eat that. That was popcorn.
Uh-huh.
And now he's rampaging like a kaiju around the computer desk. No, Bubba, don't dump that into the floor. No. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's okay.
No,
Okay.
please continue.
That is my turn, so I guess Pyre, you can be ready for.
Hang on, let me take off Let me take off the damage. I neglected to take off Mike's damage from earlier, which was what, 44?
Yeah, it's 36 plus the 8 on there. That's going to be 37.
44, and then another
24
9,
damage, yeah.
or another 24, and then 9 from another 33. Okay. All right, very good. And that ends Taj's turn. Next up is Pyre. Her name is Pyre. She was a showgirl.
Wow. I also
Wait, what?
that Libra is too big to get on our desk.
I was singing Copacabana.
Her hair is fire.
Her hair is fire. She does
How's that going around?
She does the samba.
You guys can hear her, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
We hear her.
yeah. We're just singing and being
I'm
goofy.
very happy Libra is too big to get on our desks like that. Because if she fell onto a keyboard, it would break.
Well, Linus is not small. It's okay, Bubba. I'm not saying you're perfectly within your weight. Don't worry. You're a good boy. Okay, don't knock over my water. We're gonna have problems.
Libra's 50 pounds.
Yeah, Linus is not that. Linus is big though. Linus is a little under 8.
Yes. Yes. Libra's a big girl. But yes, she is the weight of a toddler. With the body mass of a very strong toddler.
All right. So what are we doing?
Alright. So I would want to help with Mr. Wildiggles. But I see Nair is on his way. Good luck for that!
Yes, he's obviously qualified and capable of administering first aid.
Noted.
Yes. And
Although-
realizing well, I won't say.
If he
anything right
rolls a
now.
1 on his medicine check, you're gonna take 2 failed death saving throws.
Wow.
As Nair
Do I
rushes
already
over-
have one?
Nair rushes over to try to stop the flow of bleeding with his claws.
Do I already have one death row? I can't tell what the symbols mean.
No, you have recently gone down at the start of your turn, which will technically be the end of your turn. You will have to make your first death saving throw.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll
That
see.
red dot just means that you're gonna have to make death saving throws.
I like you so much.
All right, what are we doing?
25. I am going to use the dodge action.
Okay.
And move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get there.
Hang on.
Do
When,
I
when
see
y'all
this
hang on. When y'all are going to move through a token that's on the ground and dead, let me know so I can right click and move y'all up a layer on the map so y'all don't disappear on me. Okay. Now what are you saying, Pyre?
Can I see Wildiggles?
You cannot because there's a giant rock outcropping here, which is currently obstructing your view of the gnome. I will give you a freebie though and say that you know Wildiggles went down up here.
Cool, wonderful. Well, if it's there, can I move myself instead of here? Because I didn't know the wall cropping is.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, from where you were, yeah, that's fine.
Wait, that would be 30 feet.
Oh, I think I'm like over here. So sorry.
Yeah.
It'd be like.
Yeah, that's 30 feet. Wonderful. I'm coming, Diggles. And my turn. Next turn, I'll be able to take care of him if Nair takes care of the big boy.
Help is on the way, dear.
Okay, can we get rid of that arrow, Taj?
I'm not doing an arrow. That ain't me.
Okay,
Arrow.
do your arrow somewhere else, real quick.
No.
Okay, stop.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
okay, stop.
I don't see an arrow.
On mine, his arrow was stuck.
Oh.
So I could, and it was triggering me. So
Okay, sorry.
that's okay. That's the end of Pyre's turn. Next up is Professor AKL Wildiggles, and the AKL stands for what again?
Oh God. I don't have the file open. It's Abrundus. Something with a K. I forget what the K is. Little Snot Wildiggle.
All right. So, Abrundus Wildiggles, make me a death saving throw.
I don't even know how to do that. Hold on, I'm looking.
It's on your character sheet. You should know. You've had a character die before. Yeah.
You
Well,
suppressed
if he
that
doesn't know
memory.
to hit that, then probably would. see how it
So-
goes.
Where is it on the sheet? I don't
If
see it.
you look
Below
at
your health.
if you look at your character sheet, right? It's going to be sort of above where where your attacks and spellcasting is. It's to the right of your hit dice and below temporary hit points, where all the little bubbles are.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
Just click on where it
I
says
just click where it says
saves.
death.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, ouch.
4.
All right, 4. Wildiggles, you now have 1 failed death saving throw. That will end your turn. If you had gotten a 20, you would have had one hit point, and you'd be awake, and you'd have legitimate questions. All right, but that's not how the dice told the story. The dice told the story that you bleed out a little bit. All right, We are starting now at the top of round 7. Victor Cervantes, you are
Hey,
up.
that's me. Let's see.
Brynjar, you're next. Be thinking about what you want to do.
If I
Dune
fly
Lord,
over
you're up after him.
here-
Okay.
If I'm point blank here, would a lightning bolt be able to hit all 3 of these since the lightning bolt is like 5 feet wide? Well, no, I'd have to angle it a little bit.
You're from where you are. If you're gonna shoot a lightning bolt, you're gonna hit Vats the Ever Anger and Belmoran. That's it.
Yeah, that's kind of a hard sell. I'd have to be off the map for the other one. That's right. You know what? I've been doing well enough. And I'm running low on spell slots, so... Actually, let me...
If you wanted to put it this way,
I could hit Verima, yeah, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Let me instead... I'll back up here, and then just... If I'm only going to hit 2 of them, I'll just shoot it right up this line.
okay.
Pew! Lightning bolt. So it's a DC 19 dex saving throw.
All right, we will start with Vats the Ever Anger. Gets advantage on this because it's a spell. DC 19, and he makes it.
Yeah.
And we'll do the same thing for Belmoran. Belmoran also makes it. So go ahead and roll your damage,
We'll take
in which they will take half.
15.
So 15.
Additionally, as a bonus action, I'll use one of... I only have 2 left after this. I'll use a Crown of Stars shot and try to hit Vats. Pew, 28.
28
That
does hit him.
Pew, 35 radiant damage.
Jesus. All right. Vats is now a bad-looking Dune Lord.
Well, he didn't look great before, but I'll lay one face down card, then my turn.
Next up is Brynjar, the Ever Petless.
Hey. It is a me.
It's a me, a Brynjar.
Right. Well, I'm pretty much single-handedly holding off Beldan over here, so I'll just keep attacking him.
Yes, continue.
Okay.
No one will stop you.
I'm trying to see if I have anything I can do to add some oomph.
I think you're out of superiority dice.
I'm out of superiority dice. I am out of Blood Fury charges.
Oh, no.
I'm out of free hunter's marks. I'm out of everything.
Listen, Blood Fury did its job for you these last
Yeah, it
Sure.
pulls its weight.
You should have been dead
I
like
do not-
twice over.
I don't have advantage, so I'm just going to make normal attacks.
Oh, no. All right, 18. Or hang on here. 26 does hit, 28 does hit, 18 does not. So 24 points of damage on Beldan.
And I do have hunter's mark, so 2 of those will go through.
The last one you had on was you had him
Why
on
is
this.
hunter's mark always rolling a 1?
You had him on this dude right here. Doesn't it take like
No.
a bonus action to switch
No,
it
look.
to him down the chart? Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the icon now. All right, so, ooh, I like those rolls. So an additional 2 points of damage. Ooh, that's mighty.
Woohoo!
Take what you can get.
All right,
And I will end my turn.
all right. Brynjar is done. Next up is our friends, the Dune Lords. Dune Lords are our friends. We have a friend in Dune Lords. Beldan is going to give back as good as he got on Brynjar. He will do this at normal, making 2 attacks with his Maul of Fire. Looking for a 19. That's a natural 1, and he rolled an 18. Or he got an
Jeez.
18. He rolled a natural 1, got an 18. That's an automatic miss. Second attack. Oh, that one's gonna hit. Brynjar, you take a combined 28 points of damage.
Okie dokie.
Next up, we have Beldan, or Belmoran up here. Belmoran is going to make 2 Maul of Fire attacks at Nair.
Yep.
Here comes the first one. Needs a 20. Gets 21.
That hit. That hits.
These guys are rolling awful.
Second attack. Needs a 20. Gets a 30.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see the damage.
So that is going to be 32. Oh, God. 32 plus 40, 72 points of damage.
Oh, yeah. My God, I'm down already. So, okay. Yeah. All right.
Nair goes down like a sack of taters.
Yep. Boom. Okay. Yeah.
Y'all were starting
All
to
right.
turn a corner now. Now y'all are
I-
starting to
We
look
My
only
mistake
have so
was
many hit points,
I realized
man.
where I moved to. I'm like, oh crap, and it's like I'm like, uh oh.
You put yourself
I'll
out
take it.
there.
I did. Yeah,
All
that
right.
was totally. Yeah, it was like a tactical error on my part.
Next
Completely.
up is our friend Vats the Ever Anger, and confirmed he's so angry right now. He's so mad. And
You should take it out on that air elemental.
I think he would, but he's enough of a strategist that he knows that Taj is by far the deadlier target.
What did the air elemental do at the end of Wild Eagle's turn?
Well, he's got his own turn.
He's got his own turn. Yeah, it's coming up.
Oh. Oh, okay. My bad.
So, yeah, he's going to make 2 attacks at Taj, looking for 25, because of course he is, because that's ridiculous.
We all know
So,
he's looking for more than that.
19 misses, 18 misses. Son of a bitch. All right, next up is Verima. Verima is going to make her ranged attack of Hot Wrath up at Victor Cervantes.
Not a fan. I get it.
She's looking for a 17. Gets a 29. I think that hits you.
You just barely hit me there.
You're going to take 28 combined damage, and you are pushed 15 feet straight away from the Dune Lord. 5. No, hang on.
Does that mean he goes up higher?
10, 15. No, he goes across. All right. So, yeah, you take 28 points of damage, and you are pushed 15 feet straight away from Verima.
I would also have disadvantage on my next attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to make one, but I'll put a token on there just in case.
All right. So, not a bad turn for the bad guys. They managed to put down Nair, did a crap ton of damage to Brynjar. Failed to do any damage to Taj, and I'm a little salty about that.
Vats is even angrier, I imagine.
Yeah, he is. And next up is Wally, the air elemental. That's you, Professor Wildiggles.
Oh, I thought you were going to run him now that he's out of my
No,
control.
No, I'd still give you something to do. Other than make death saving
Oh,
throws.
well. He is inside this dude. So let me see what he can do in here real quick.
Well, he's not inside him. He's just up in the same space, swirling around.
He's
him.
about to be.
You make it sound like he's about to go up his no-no hole. That's not how air elementals work.
It might be how this one works. But hold on, let me read this.
You gotta get up in there.
I thought he had like a special thing he could do when he was around somebody or on the same space.
There's like a whirlwind thing that I know they could do.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it all of a sudden.
It's like a tornado. Air Ellie.
Oh, that is if he was an actual air elemental. This is an elemental spirit. He gets a specific different stat block when he's cast.
Oh, you got the level 4.
When he's cast from a spell. So you're not actually bringing a true air elemental. You're just bringing up this thing. which is a little bit like an air elemental.
Okay.
But he's not. Kind of like a elemental junior, maybe.
Are you
Alright,
sure
so
about
it's
that?
the-
Because I thought
it's
he had
your
cast it
spell-
from the Conjure Elemental, the old version of the spell.
Mhm.
I thought it is too, but if it's an elemental spirit, then it's elemental spirit.
I thought I read this last week. Like,
Yeah,
that's why I moved him in
because he
there.
had the.
I don't know where I would have read it though.
The elemental spirit, it makes 2 attacks. They use your spellcasting mod, so you can just do that, and then it's D4 plus 4 plus 4 for air elemental. So it's
Yeah. I'll
plus 4.
Hang
I'll do
on.
a slam attack on this dude that I'm inside.
Mhm.
I don't know where I would have read that though, because I was only looking at this sheet.
Because he had the gem that summoned it. It wasn't from a proper spell.
Maybe it was on the
Mhm.
gym.
He used the gem of
The spell is
Conjuring
the
Earth
thing where
Elementals?
Where you cast it, that's conjure elemental, but this is no. The spirit is summon elemental. The gem typically does conjure, but if it's elemental spirit, it's an elemental spirit. The one that goes.
Yeah, we're gonna say it's just the elemental spirit, just because that's what we had out last time.
Mhm.
All right.
There.
So your spell attack mod to attack. So like you could probably do firebolt or your whatever your
It's
attack.
right here on the sheet.
There you go.
All right, hang on. I
Bonk.
accidentally switched off the page, so give me just a moment. All right, so 29 does hit. So go ahead and just click on attack there.
Oh,
It's,
I'm looking at the
29.
wrong sheet. That's the problem. This is the sheet for the rock elemental.
They're the same.
No, they're not the same. They're very different.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
let him cook.
hang on. You're
Yeah.
Go for it.
you have an elemental spirit in your folder.
Yeah, that was the rock one. The air elemental is at the top of the thing.
Oh, okay. No, I see what you're saying. Okay. Okay, yeah. That
I knew
aligns
I'd read
with-
it somewhere.
That aligns with what we have. How does this thing only have 5 hit points left?
Well, if it's elemental spirit, it's only got like 50 HP.
Oh no, it
so-
has 90. It has 90. I just checked. I don't know why. What's showing
Does it have
5.
90 or 50?
I think it's because
Elemental
Bert
spirit has-
is buried somewhere underneath there. All right. So,
Okay, well then I'm gonna I'll do the whirlwind thing.
Okay.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Each creature in the elemental space that is currently Vot's the Ever Anger makes a DC 13 strength saving throw. Oh yeah, giants are awful at that.
I think even if they literally roll a 1, they would still make it.
Let's see here. Where is... There it is. Strength saving throw. 29. Alright, so let's see.
So he takes half damage.
So he takes
That's
half that
fair.
damage. He takes 10 points of damage. And he is not knocked prone. Is that correct?
Yeah, and I don't think he gets thrown 20 feet either.
No, definitely doesn't get thrown. So he does take some damage. And roll a 1d6. Welcome back, Lockwood. All right, I think, yeah, your whirlwind recharges on a 4 through 6, so you can use that again.
Yay.
All right, Nick, does that?
Alright, that'll end this turn.
All right, next up is Nair. Nair, please give me a death saving throw.
All right, moment of truth. That's
My-
a 14.
My cat is perched up on the back of my chair. I don't know if he's going to try to kill me or if he's about to jump somewhere.
Okay.
He's
so
very
that's a
interested in Nair's fate.
Yeah.
All right,
So that's a
Nair,
14.
that is a
Yep.
successful
Mm-hmm.
death saving throw.
Yep.
All right, very good. That will end Nair's turn. Next up is Taj. Taj, you'd like to spend half your movement to get... Oh, wait, never. You... Oh, God, you weren't prone. I'm used to you being prone at the end of your turns now.
Not this time. I stand proud. Let's see.
Pyre, you're next. Will Diggles, you're after her. Be thinking about what you want to do. Oh, wait, no, you're only going to do one thing.
fire.
Okay.
Shatter is 3d8, 48, 5d8, 68. That would be okay. Would it be a con save? And they're probably gonna save it. This is a deck save, right?
Hang on, my willful cat is defying me. Come here,
If
Bubba.
we're gonna use this, this is the one time to use it. So I'm gonna hit Vox and Belmorin with this.
Vox and who? Belmorin?
Vox and Belmorin.
Okay.
Turn this on. And then
Okay, Bubba, lay down. If you're going to be up here, lay down. Otherwise, you can't be up here because you're going too nuts tonight.
Circle. 20-foot radius sphere.
You could totally hit Nair if you
so-
wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm debating it, and he could probably evade anyways, but nah.
I mean, he's unconscious. He
Well,
can't evade. He would
I
automatically
mean,
fail.
it's not like I can really duck and dodge and weave when I'm like basically lying on the ground, like at this point.
All right, Vots and Belmora need to make DC 18 dexterity saving throws. On a failure, they take 17.
Okay, DC what?
Sorry. DC 18 dexterity saving throw for 15 cold and 4 bludgeoning. As I
All right, we will
have
do
a
Vots
fail.
first and then Belmorin, or not Belmorin. What's his name? Yeah, Belmorin. Okay. So this is a spell. They will have advantage. Dexterity saving throw for Vats the Ever Angry. He makes it, and then for Belmoran, 18. 18 is what he needed. Is that correct?
He's got advantage because of magic.
Oh, that's right.
resistance.
20. Never mind. That's right.
So he's
got
good.
advantage.
So
All right.
they instead.
So they instead take half damage, and they're not slowed or whatever, or it's not difficult terrain.
No, they're still in difficult terrain regardless. They just take less damage.
Oh, okay.
So that's 2 bludgeoning, 6 cold. I guess 3 added on to that. No. It is 7, 12, 19, 9 damage total if they're not resistant to cold.
They are not resistant
So
to cold. So
Yeah, 9
12,
to each of them.
9 to each. Okay, if we could not do that now, we've already gotten the whatchamacallit.
making
We've already gotten the radius. It hit both of them already. We know that.
I'm just making sure because now there's difficult terrain in that circle. So I'm just making sure we all remember, hey, over there is hail. And then I'm going to shoot Vots with Tart. Nope. that's
17
enter.
is not it. All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
All right. Pyre, you are up. Professor Wildiggles, you will make a death saving throw on your next turn, so please have that ready. Pyre, what would you like to do?
And then again, no, he won't. So he should figure out what he's gonna do. Because I'm going to be using mass cure wounds. Center point. I have to, because how it's worded. So it has to be at the middle of this line, the literal middle. You guys are paced perfectly.
All right.
But everyone,
Real quick.
do you want me to put the wording down so you?
No, I'm going to. Is that the right size?
Yes, that is.
Okay. We will
That's
just
just
keep
difficult
that
terrain.
here so that everyone knows there's a blizzard going on here, or not a blizzard, but a what is it? Ice storm
Bunch of hail and all that on the
going
ground.
off right here in this area.
Yes.
How long does that last?
Till the end of my next turn.
Okay. All right. Remind me and I'll remove it. Okay. Pyre, so you are healing who now?
Yes. Everyone.
Everyone within 60 feet?
Of the middle spot in between this line, because I only have to see the spot where it starts.
Okay.
Not everyone. I reread the spells, so I was able to figure that out.
Well, it's everybody
That's
within
right.
60
Look
feet.
out.
it's a 30-foot radius. It's a 30-foot radius sphere, and I only need to know where it's centered, and I center it in the middle of this line, so it hits both Professor Wildiggles and it hits Victor Cervantes. And everyone gets 22.
All right, with some clever positioning, she can hit everyone, it looks like.
You're welcome, everyone.
Counterspell.
No,
Yeah, wake up and immediately counterspell.
Y'all killed the one lady that could counterspell y'all. All right, so everyone gets 22 points of healing. That means Nair is no longer dying. He is now conscious and prone, as is Wildiggles.
Okay. You also give us a +2, I think.
Huh?
Don't you always give us a +2?
Oh, I do. Shit, it's 24. Sorry, guys.
Oh. Okay.
Everyone put 2 more hit points on.
Got it.
All right, so hang on. Where were you again, Pyre? You were right here?
I was right here.
Right here?
I was on the eyeball.
All right. As you have moved out of Belmoran's melee range,
Okay!
he is going to try to attack you with his attack of opportunity. Uses his reaction, looking for a 19. Gets a 19.
Oh, God.
You take 28 points of damage. Well, you take, hang on.
Take half fire.
You take, or 3, 11.
Minus 3 to blizzard, half the fire.
11 plus, you take 18 points of damage.
I'm okay with that. I'll take that.
You just healed more than that. You should be good.
Yes, no, I will heal myself to max. So,
All right.
if I take it, fine. I'm gonna move here. Be done with it.
All right, very good. Next up is Professor Wildiggles. Would you like to spend half your movement to get up, sir?
I would.
You may do so. You now have but 12 feet of movement, which means you can only move 2 squares.
How's Belmoran looking in front of me? I got a nice close look.
He's looking rough, but he's still in the fight.
Yeah, we'll see about that. All right, so I will move 5, 10, which I believe is all I can move.
You cannot move into that spot because you are technically in his space. You would have to move.
Yeah,
I
the
want to be
tokens
next to
are
him, wherever
circle,
that
but
is.
they're actually square.
Yeah, you.
Actually,
There
this
you
will
go.
do.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because I'm going to be gone. I'm going to cast. Oh, where did it go? I'm going to cast Thunderstep.
Okay.
At you know what? Fuck it. I'll do it level 6.
Thunderstep at level 6. So, let's see here. DC 19 con saves or just Belmoran?
Yeah, he's the only one that's going to get hit.
He has advantage on this. It's a spell. DC 19 con save. It gets a 33. So that will make it. I think that, does that mean half damage?
Hold on, I'm reading.
Or hang on,
Half
higher
damage.
level cast. So 39 total.
Half of 39.
Halved would be
19.
19. So he takes 19,
Oh, that's something.
19 points of damage.
And then I will quickly check what the... Might know the range on Crown of whatever, Crown of Stars.
I think it's 90 feet, but I'll check real quick. 120 feet. Yeah, it's a
Oh,
really
well, yeah.
long-
Alright. Oh, then I'm also going to throw a star at him.
It's a broken spell.
It's 7th level, and you need to really have a long fight for it to be useful. But
Yeah,
this
that
is a
is
long
true.
fight,
It
so...
lets other people taste what it's like to be a sorcerer. To quicken firebolt.
All right.
That's
Who are you
true.
aiming that at? Belmoran?
Bill Moran.
All right. Belmoran takes another 15 points of damage.
I think you do have to roll an attack roll, though.
as my cat.
Oh, did I
tries
not?
to-
I did not roll the attack roll.
Oh wait, no,
Just
you.
the damage.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Roll the attack roll. That's 1d20 plus 11. Yeah, you.
Oh,
hit.
hold on. I
Or
hit
no,
the roll
damage
one,
no,
didn't I?
36 does not hit. That's damage.
Yeah, I think if you brought it from the compendium, it for some reason doesn't include the attack roll. So it's for you. It should be a d20 plus 11. Yeah, there you go. Oh,
That's not bad.
17 does not hit him. I will put those 15 points
15.
back onto him.
Yep.
it's all right. Just soften him up.
Oh, believe me, that crown is more than paid off. I'm happy.
All right.
I'm glad I also did it when I saw you do it because it is a good spell.
Does that end your turn?
Yes, it does, and I'm over by Pyre now from the Thunderstep.
All right. Next up, we're at the start of round 8. Victor Cervantes, you are up. Brynjar, you are on deck. Be thinking about what you want to do.
All right. Let's see. Well, it worked out so well last time. Let's do it again. I'm gonna fly over to here. We're gonna launch the lightning bolt right down the middle here. So that's DC 19 dex saves.
Same targets as before.
Yes, Vots and Belmarin.
All right. DC
And
19.
Damage is 27. DC 19, yeah, dex save.
DC 19 deck save. We'll do Vats the Ever Anger first. He makes it, and then Belmarin also makes it. So
They each take 13.
they each take 13 points of damage. I'm going to move this over just for a moment so I can distribute pain. All right. Victor, is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'll move back over here, and bonus action, I'll do it at disadvantage because I still have that Hot Wrath effect, I guess.
Yes.
And I'll try to attack Vats with a star missile.
Okay. You will do so at disadvantage.
Stars, 26.
26 does hit.
Nice. He takes another 22 radiant damage. One star missile left after this.
With 22,
I will lay one face down card. Whoa.
with 22 points of damage, how do you kill Vots the Ever Anger of the Doom Lords? Scourge of the parched seas.
Victor Cervantes is playing up a storm with a power, following it up with a nice little cord lick of Crown of Stars, just lighting him up. I will say lightning bolt right down the middle, just have him do the classic cartoon sort of spazzing out, and while he's off balance, star missile just hit him right in the head and knock him back.
All right. And with that, Vats the Ever Anger falls down dead. And
No longer angry.
next up is Brynjar.
All right. Brynjar is going to keep slugging it out with Beldan.
Only good can come from this.
Phew.
15, 18,
Oh, nope,
Or he's
nope.
just going to miss
17.
everything.
It's all right.
All three of those miss. Is there anything else? you
Brynjar's
would
getting
like to
tired.
I rolled a 2, a 5, and a 4. The
To
dice
be fair,
fucking
they
hate
have
me.
also rolled really bad. So
Our number one superfan says Star Missile to the head is always effective. When it
usually
hits.
is, yes.
Yeah, when it
9 out of
hits.
10 doctors agree.
All right, Brynjar. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Did you
Yeah,
say
that ends
anything?
my...
You're good?
No, that ends my turn.
All right. Next up is our friends. There's one less of them. There wasn't as many as there was a while ago. All right. So, Belmarin is going to start us off up here. And he is going to take a couple of swipes at Nair, who has not had a chance to stand back up yet.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
So he will swing with
I have not.
advantage at Nair. Looking
Yay.
for a 20. Yeah, this may suck.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to.
28,
Oh, yeah,
28
it
hits.
does it.
Oh, and
Yeah.
37, 37 crits. Yeah, that hits, I think.
Yeah, I think it doesn't matter. You don't even probably have to roll. Well, let's see the damage. Let's see what happens. Okay.
So 26.
Yeah, I'm down to the first hit.
26 would have taken you down. So
Right.
we will forgo the second attack, just because you know.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see the numbers. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm kind of curious too. I'm kind of curious as well. But,
So
I mean,
yeah, if that had stuck, that
Good
would have
lord.
been 18 plus 28. That's 46 plus 13 would be 59.
oh, okay, yeah. So it wouldn't have been more. It wouldn't have been half my health anyway. So, my total health. But okay.
No, but
yeah,
since you guys did insist on seeing the damage, we will give you one failed death saving throw.
Okay, yeah.
I
Okay,
think
that's
fair.
true.
Okay.
That is totally fair. Yeah.
So
'cause he did hit twice.
that's what Belmoran did. Next up will be Beldan squaring off against Brynjar. He will be making his attacks without advantage, looking for 19, 34, and 21. Both hit. Brynjar, you take a total of 30, 46, 46 was 58 points of
58.
damage. Yeah, 58.
Yeah.
Oof, Brynjar. When these guys hit, man,
That hurt.
it hurts. Don't worry, you got plenty
You
of
could make
uses of
some
blood
con
fury
saves
left, right?
for
Nope.
Oh no, Brynjar. All right. Let's
I think you
see.
need to make some concentration checks for Hunter's Mark.
Next up is Verima. Verima is going to aim her hot wrath at Taj. Oh, hang on here.
Hunter's mark persists.
Nice.
I have got to do a thing channel related. Give me just a moment.
Because it's half the damage taken, right? Is what I have to roll to beat.
Yeah,
to-
I think you got on both of those.
All right. So,
Well, would I have a +9 Constitution? So
That's almost as high as these guys.
yeah, Verima will try to hit Taj with the hot wrath.
Let's see it.
34 hits you, I think.
Can't dodge that.
Taj,
To be fair, it's close though.
Taj, you take 32 points of combined bludgeoning and fire damage, and you are pushed 15 feet away. We're just going to have you go, let me see. Yeah, up here. That's fine.
Bernier's like, oh, somebody's coming to help me.
Yeah, stand
oh.
with me, brother. And Taj is like, oh,
I couldn't
God.
even see Brynjar back there.
Yeah, don't forget that disadvantage.
All right, so
Is Brynjar down? I can't see him.
Brynjar is
He's
right
good.
here.
No, he's up.
He's like,
No,
doing
I
great.
have,
Here's not the one we're worried about.
I have like
The,
67 HP left.
The unquenchable Mactor is covering him for me.
You should be able to see him now.
Yep.
All right. So that is all of our friends. Next up is Wally, the air elemental.
Oh, the guy who was inside died.
If only he had 90 feet of movement or so.
He does. He'll just attack the closest thing to it.
Linus
Which
is
is
so
this
mad
thing.
at me, he's boxing my hand and trying to bite me.
Get him, Linus.
How dare he? Okay, I will throw a whirlwind at her. Or it.
I think it's a her.
All right, I cannot see a good portion of the game screen, so you will have to tell me who he is currently trying to hit
He is-
with that.
He is attacking a Verima.
All right,
Make sure it's
Verima,
straight damage.
that's a strength saving throw.
It is a DC 13 strength saving throw, yes.
Oof. All right, so she is
Oh
going
my
to take.
gosh.
She will take half this damage.
So 8.
Mhm.
This dude don't got like a punch or something.
He does, but that's not what Will Diggles chose to use.
No, I'm just making sure.
Will Diggles chose to use
Well,
the
it's not
word.
very much better.
Well, it's like.
That's
what's the name of the guy?
that's what he wanted to do. That's what he's done. That's what he has chosen. We
Yeah,
are not.
Adelinda's
We are not going to question that. You still need to roll damage, Bubba.
What?
You haven't rolled damage.
It
Rolls
rolls
it
with
on the
the
sheet.
thing. It's on 16.
Oh, never
Oh,
mind.
he takes 15,
16. So she
but
takes
half that, so.
8 points of damage. I'm sorry, I didn't see the number inside there. All right, very good. And once again, Linus. No, Bubba, I'm sorry. You
Linus
cannot.
is our teammate. But stop.
No, Linus just like made the.
Linus just moved Verima across the map.
He just
Yep.
yeah. Linus.
He's like, get
You
that
put
bitch out.
his friend down twice.
If you could
Yeah.
please just chill,
Mhm.
that would be super. Thank you, Bubba. All right. So, that is Wally's turn. Next up is Nair. Nair, please
All right.
make a death saving throw for me, sir.
Okay, moment of truth. Here we go. Oh, good.
17.
That,
You have one successful death saving throw.
Okay.
Next up is Taj.
Oh,
Did
right.
Frema move?
Huh?
I am. I think he's got some reach on him, so I'm probably not free to move. Just quick check in. Who's the worst looking here? I think it's Belden.
Out of all of them, it would be Belmoran.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move Tart over here regardless. And we'll take a shot at Belmoran.
Hang on. I gotta do a thing. My cat is a menace. I gotta hide something real quick.
That's fine.
Linus, it's okay that you're a menace.
He knows I love him. I tell him all the time, stop being a terrorist. All right. So who? Oh, you're trying to shoot at Belmoran?
Yeah. Force Ballista at Belmoran.
That hits.
And alright. So fire this. These are looking kinda tough. I have that. Okay. Brynjar, you alright with some risk? I assume you're right with some risk.
How
Fireball,
risky,
point blank.
how risky do you feel standing next to Brynjar?
I'm gonna take the there's no way I can explain it that doesn't sound bad. So we're
Just
gonna
fucking
go
do
with
it.
the-
We'll send it. Send it,
No.
brother.
We'll send it. I'm gonna put my rod on Brynjar.
Oh god. Whoa. Hey, I didn't hear this.
I'm
Oh.
gonna cast
Full
a
send it.
spell.
I'm gonna put my rod on you.
Your rod, it's there. There it is.
Oh, haste.
It's
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. All right.
I'm just going to.
When the hell did you get a rod of haste?
It's not a rod of haste. My spellcasting my spellcasting weapon has always been a rod
Oh.
because I like the shotgun motif thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had haste. It's just I don't like to use it because I like to use my cool stuff.
All right, Brynjar, that lightning bolt on you reflects haste.
Okay.
So until the spell ends, which is just a full minute, is that correct? Because it's not concentration.
A full minute. It's concentration.
Oh, it is.
That's why I said it's a risk. That's why I said it's a
okay.
risk.
Never mind. So Taj is
Yeah.
concentrating. So Brynjar, until Taj's spell goes off, which who knows, could be next time the bad guys go.
Right.
You will have +2 to your AC, so your AC will be 21. Remember that.
Yep.
Brynjar's AC is 21. All right. So you have advantage on dexterity saving throws. You won't have to make any because they don't have anything that's going to make you make dexterity saving throws. And you get an additional action on each of your turns. This action can only be used to take the attack, one weapon attack only. One weapon attack only. Dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
I mean, I can't use haste and then action surge and get 12 attacks?
No.
You can only get the one hit extra attacks with action.
It's
surge.
like it didn't
That'd be
survive
so busted.
playtesting for some reason.
Alright, but Taj is running around Belden and shouting, Brynjar, get him from the other side! As I'm pointing over here as a part of my turn.
All right.
And then I'm ending my turn.
Okay.
All right. Next up is Pyre.
I am annoyed with Nair.
He didn't do anything wrong.
Well, not yet.
You're gonna do it again. They know it.
Okay.
And I kind of have to do stuff to help the party at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not getting as much help right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to do Healing Word at 2nd level.
Okay.
That's how much I hate you.
All right.
Did you say that's how much I hate you?
I'm mad at you.
Oh, okay.
She's mad at me for getting hit.
I mean, you
And
did
now
kind of
in
undo her
less
hard
than a
work.
turn,
Yeah. Okay.
you get 12.
I get 12 points of healing. All right.
Better than
Yay.
nothing.
I'm
I
mad.
am up. Okay. There we go. Okay.
All right. So
15.
the good news is that you are no longer dying, but you are prone.
Yes.
And really, I'm fine with you being prone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Pyre's getting ready to flee. She's on the edge of the map. All right.
Nope.
Yeah.
She's going to do something here.
Pyre, does that
So
end your
I'm
turn?
in yay direction. I was gonna try and aim that way last turn, but someone died, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. And I am going to use the special effects of this item, and I am going to launch my Javelin of Lightning with its special effect going. So I have to roll this first. For 25 to hit.
25. The first target you have up is Belmoran.
Yes.
Do you have to roll to hit both of them?
Oh, let me see. It does, because I have it here. You didn't say to me if I did. But I know it does is if I use the lightning version of it, it casts a line of lightning. So anything past that line also gets hit.
Hang
And
on.
it
Let
deals
me
extra
let me read up on it
damage.
here.
I'm gonna have to roll this anyway, so I'm gonna roll this while you look it up. Well, that was really.
I don't think
Oh,
you have to roll to hit it. I think
No, it does an extra 46 damage.
It's a you.
Oh,
you
I
have to
got it.
hit the javelin, and then it shocks between you and the javelin. So it's a line attack. So it's an attack and it's a line AOE for the 46. But I'm pretty sure there's a dex save with it too.
I don't use it that often, but if ever.
Each creature in the line excluding you and the target. So, I think so it makes the lightning like a line between you and the target, but it doesn't go any further than the target. It doesn't like cast it like a lightning bolt.
Okay, but someone explained to me wrong.
Yeah, so it's not gonna like do a lightning bolt like down to here. It's just gonna
That's
hit
fine.
this dude. Now, if this guy, hang on here. What's the range on your javelin? What's the range on a javelin? Let me see.
I'm just gonna.
It says 30 to 3120. It's
So,
like right underneath.
if you wanted to aim at this one,
They're dead.
or no, I'm sorry, hang on. If you wanted to aim it at, let me move
Keep
this
that back
around.
on her.
If you wanted to hit her and hit him, you could do so. Because if you hit her, it would be a disadvantage. But if you were able to hit her, then you would hit him with the lightning. You see how that works?
Yes, I
Okay.
do see how that works.
Would you rather do that?
Do
I want to take that chance. That's the question.
Now, keep in mind, you would have a +8 to hit on this attack, and you've got to hit an AC of 20. So you would have to roll like a 12 or higher.
On a disadvantage, the numbers aren't great, but it's not a huge
Well-
swing of damage either.
You've already rolled a 25. You only have to roll one more time. It's up to you. You can hit this. You can hit this dude now, or you can take what's behind door number 2 and try to hit both of them.
I'm gonna try door number 2 because you gotta try.
Go for it. Hell yeah.
I'm just giving you options. All right, so you did not hit Verima.
I tried.
That's okay. So, but you did make a lightning bolt. Because all you have to do for the lightning bolt is yell at the command word. So you didn't hit her. He will have to make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw. Which I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to give advantage to him. It's not technically a spell, but it is a magical effect. So I'm going to go ahead and give him advantage on this. DC 13. And he makes it. So
He's got a +13 dex save. Damn.
he will take
5, I think.
yeah, 5.
Yeah.
Well, no, because that's the piercing damage. So 11. 11 plus
Half
the
of that.
5, or no, he didn't take the 5 because you didn't hit him with the javelin. So 11 half would be 5. He takes 5 points of damage from your lightning, from the lightning issued forth from the javelin.
Wonderful.
All
I
right.
tried.
Is there anything else that
And
you want to do?
I'm gonna move back.
All right. Next
I have
up,
to stay alive to keep everyone alive.
Taz, is this thing gone now?
Yes, it is now gone. I apologize.
Okay, that's all right. Very good. Next up is Professor Wildiggles.
All right, Big Willie D.
Professor is
Get
looking,
'em.
looking bad for your team.
Come on.
What's going on?
Oh, it's looking great for my team. What do you mean?
All right.
It's a bonus action for me to drink one of my own potions, correct?
Correct.
I am going to do that. I gotta figure out which one it is. I think I used the superior. Yeah, looks like I just have regular. So I'm gonna drink a regular potion,
Okay.
which I believe is just common.
Yes. You get 4 hit points back.
Co- Complete waste of a bonus action.
You rolled double ones.
That is pathetic.
Snake eyes.
And then I am going to cast Summon Elemental, and I'm going to call forth my Rock Elemental, whose name I forget.
Well. Hang on
No.
here.
That's not what I meant to do.
So
How do I make
you-
it go away?
Make what go away?
I accidentally drug the Elemental Spirit onto the map.
Oh yeah. No. Here, I have to make it. I have to make it go away. If you could not be drunk on Sudafed, that would be super. Thank you.
Yeah.
So you will use the Elemental Spirit stat block for this. That is already in your folder?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
let me go and get you proper art.
And I am doing the what is it? The Earth, the Rock one.
Yes.
Rocky. What do we ever call it?
Earth Elemental. Well, we have called it Rocky in the past, but that was when other people had used a gem to summon it earlier in this campaign.
Yeah.
So,
This is
let
like
me look here.
Richard or something. I forget what we called him.
It can be Richard, sure. So he has 70 hit
Sounds very
points.
erudite for an elemental.
17 AC. And
Well, he springs to life as an assistant professor. So
he has a
I say there are some fisticuffs here.
He has a movement of 40 movement and 40 burrowing. So 40/40. Let me
and I'm gonna spawn him right here between me and this
hang on.
Moran.
Hang on, you'll get to move him. All right, go ahead and move him wherever you want. You should be able to move. You should be able to click on him and control him. Okay.
Is that adjacent? I can't really tell.
Yeah, that's adjacent to him.
All right.
Now,
and does
you'll
he get
have
to move on my turn, or
you'll have to roll initiative for him. Click on the token. Click on the token, and hit initiative on the elemental spirit stat block. Ooh, 18. All right. So he will get to go after Brynjar in the next turn.
sounds good.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, I think I'll stay put. So that ends my turn.
All right. Next up, we are at the start of round 9. Victor Cervantes is up. Brynjar, you are after him. Be thinking about what you would like to do. Victor.
How fast would I fall if I just stopped trying to fly?
If you stop trying to fly, you would fall instantly 60 feet.
All right.
That would be a 66 damage.
Yeah, it's probably worth it. I will move to here, and then just drop.
You know, you could
very hard landing under
you
the
could
ground.
just angle that down and say that you're flying down.
Well, my move speed is only 30, so I couldn't fly down 60 feet.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna plummet. You do fall prone.
Just hit the ground really hard.
You do fall prone, and you're going to take 24 points of damage.
Ouch. All right, I'll use half my movement to get up, because I think I still should have at least half. I have 5 more feet of movement. Great. I've decided that Taj's plan of us just piling abilities onto Brynjar is probably pretty good.
Okay.
I'm going to touch Brynjar and make him invisible.
All right.
More advantage.
Concentration up to a minute. Oh, sorry. There you go. Brynjar, you are now as a ninja.
Okay.
You must strike hard and fade away. All right. Victor, does that
I'll
end
say
your
to him, this is your moment. And I'll back up and use my last Crown of Stars on Beldan. Hopefully this hits. I think I've hit 6 out of 7. Let's see. Actually, no, I missed the first one. So 40 radiant damage.
28 does hit for 40 radiant damage.
That is my last star for Crown of Stars. I think I've gotten pretty good use out of it. I will lay one face down card and end my turn.
Next up is Invisible Hasted Brynjar.
I don't even know what to do with all of this.
This is broken.
I have a suggestion.
This is broken AF. No, it's his turn. He gets to do what he wants to do.
Well, I'm gonna move there.
All right. Now, keep in mind, you're invisible. You would have already had advantage on this dude.
Right. I feel like I'm gonna be scolded for not doing something correctly, but
No, don't worry. It's your turn. You do what you want to do. That's the only thing you worry about.
I have advantage now. Let's go ahead. Of course not.
17 does not hit.
I'm thinking I should give up the Great Weapon Master attempts, but
I mean, you know, pussy, but okay.
right.
17 does not hit. 21 does hit for 27 points of damage. Now, you have an additional action which you can use to make one attack. Disengage, dodge, or use an object. What would you like to do? One more
I
attack.
think you already did it.
25 hits for another 26 points of slashing damage. And Beldan is
I have.
Go ahead.
I also have my Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
There's 1 and 2.
Another 5 points of damage, and Beldan is looking bad for a Dune Lord.
That will end my turn.
All right. Next up is. What are you naming this guy, Will Diggles? He's not Rocky. What is he? Five, 4, 3.
Oh, I was pressing the wrong buttons. All right. Yeah, I forget what we named him last time, but Richard, whatever. Okay.
All right. He is
Does he have to have
officially Richard.
As a Rick, I don't know how I feel about that.
What would Richard like to do? Or what would you like to have Richard do?
He is gonna slam Bill Moran.
Okay. 13
And
does not hit.
he makes the number of attacks equal to half this spell's level, rounded down. That's 4, so he makes 2.
25 does hit. Just hit it where it says
Where's
attack. There you go.
Gotcha.
Minus 14 bludgeoning damage. All right. Did you want Richard to do anything else?
No, I think he can sit still.
Okay. All right. Next up, we're going to make things a little interesting. Balmoran looks at Richard, raises up that maul of fire, and brings it down towards Nair.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep, here we
He
go.
will have advantage on this. If he gets advantage, that's a crit. That's 2 failed death saving throws.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
he was healed.
I was healed, so I'm back up again.
Oh, okay.
You
never
live.
mind.
Yeah.
So here's the first attack then.
Okay.
Ow.
Let's see it. Oh yeah, that hits.
34 hits, I think.
Yeah, it does.
You take 30.
Yeah,
30
I'm down again.
You take 32 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down
It's a
again.
rough day for Nair.
Yes, it was.
And let's see. I think he. Yeah, I think he'll try to draw a little blood here. He's seen enough of his kin die today, and I think he'd like to even the score. So
Okay.
here
all
comes
right.
Maul of Fire at advantage.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't get the crit, but he does hit.
I
Mhm.
mean, he's unconscious, so it crits, so it's 2 failed death
It-
saves.
It's 2 failed death saves already. Yeah.
Yeah, that's double tap. So now
Yeah,
you're
it
now
is.
not roll a 9.
Right. As long as they don't roll a 9. Yeah. Oh,
I was
my
trying to
gosh.
be kind,
Okay.
but if the party's crying for blood, so be it. Very good.
I guess. Yeah.
I'm keeping
Fair
it
is fair.
I'm keeping it
Fair
fair.
is
It's
fair.
good karma. You put good
I
karma.
really want
out
to see
there.
Mike's 4th character for this campaign.
I know. God. Oh man.
So let's see. Beldan will. He can't see the blonde human that he was attacking, that he wanted to crush. He's looking around. He gets mad because he can't find him. Oh, but he sees Taj. So, he will attempt to attack Taj with his Maul of Fire at normal. Looking for
good.
25. 19 misses. 35 hits.
35 does hit.
You're going to take 23 bludgeoning and fire damage. And
I'm going to use a reaction to absorb elements to bring that down to 3 fire.
Okay. So that's 20 points of damage. So give me a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
I got good news for you. I cannot fail that. That's
Nice.
why I did it.
Technically, you could have. If you roll oh, no, wait. If you roll a 1, you still got a 10. Never mind.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
That's why I did the reaction.
Man, I was really hoping he would lose concentration and Brynjar would suddenly just be left
I
off.
know it's a
That would have
risk,
been so
but-
awesome. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Next up is Verima. Verima is going to target Victor Cervantes with Hot Wrath. Looking for 17.
Do have a question. She
Yes.
technically has a creature in melee with her. Would that give her disadvantage on ranged attacks?
Yeah, I'd give it. Yeah, that's fine. 20. Does that hit Victor?
Yeah, I was about to say it's unlikely she's gonna miss, but yeah, that will hit.
Victor's going to take 47 points of combined bludgeoning and fire damage, and he
That was
is
a really good
pushed
roll.
15 feet right up here.
I might drop invisibility here.
He's just going to hit. He's just going to land up against Beldan's side. So give me a 47. That's 20, DC 23. Constitution
Not impossible.
saving throw.
Exactsies.
I am sick to my stomach. All right, so you
Yeah.
continue to concentrate on your spell, and Brynjar remains invisible. All right, and that will end their turn. Next up is Wally.
Okay, I forgot to recharge the whirlwind, so I'm going to slam this time.
17 does not hit. Go ahead and roll your 1d6. We'll see if it recharges.
You get 2.
Did that not work? No.
Roll a
I'm
1d6.
sorry.
Slash roll space 1d6. 4, it does recharge. You will be able to use it next turn if you would like.
Okay, and he does get 2 hits. Or she. Okay.
Okay, so when he uses that whirlwind, he's only going to get the 1 attack.
No, I didn't use the whirlwind this time yet. I forgot to recharge it from last time. That was a
Oh.
slam attack.
Oh, okay, slam. Never mind. Yeah, you can make your other slam attack. 21 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Nice.
All right, 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
And he'll Stewart. Is that? I think it's
Minus 16. I just moved her so I could get to her bubble. All right, so that'll end Wally's turn. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Next up is Nair. Nair, moment of
Yes.
truth. Give
All
us
right, here we go.
give us a saving throw, a death saving throw.
Wait, is Nair about to die?
I've got
Nice.
2 failed death saves. I made a success. So
He
so
is
far I'm
temporarily
not dead yet.
managed to keep death at bay as of right now.
He might have
Yeah.
died there if he rolled below a 10.
I might have died there if I failed. If I failed it,
All right, Taj.
still a good chance it happened.
Taj, you are up.
Okay. Another check-in. Is Beldam now looking worse than Belmorin? Well, they're about the same.
No, Bilden looks worse than Balmorin at this point.
Okay, well, at the very least, then I can just do this for now. I'm going to Boom Stick and Shocking Grasp. Oh, I assume he's in metal armor, right?
He does, in fact, appear to be wearing metal armor, so you would have advantage on this. 21
21
for what?
for 16
For 16.
lightning damage.
All
I just
right.
picture Ty
And-
shuffling his feet on the floor and then touching him and then zapping him.
And things are looking tight, so instead of having Tart shoot, I'm just gonna do my Earth Genasi stuff and bonus action Blade Ward.
All right.
Oh,
That ends your turn.
Yes, it does.
Pyre, you're up. Will Diggles, you're next. Be thinking about what you want to do.
I saw
Loudly.
Let me-
Oh yay! I only have to move one space. And I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna put in the chat what this does.
So
So I'm gonna cast life transfer. It didn't do it.
I didn't hear a word of
Yeah,
that.
spell description.
You had a really
Yeah.
bad echo on that. I didn't hear a word of what you said.
A
Mhm.
life transference. I thought I pressed this to show
Oh, there we
you
go.
what I was going to do. So I'm taking 17 necrotic damage. And then Nair is going to be
Mhm.
taking numbers.
Okay. All right. So it's saying. You
So he
take
takes
48
19
necrotic
points of
damage.
healing.
Yes.
Is that correct?
No, it's double. It's double.
doubles.
Oh. Okay.
So he
Yeah,
So
takes.
he
she
plus
loses 19.
34 healing.
All right.
Oh. Okay. There we go.
Plus
Okay.
2 plus 3.
Hang on, my cat's trying to shed my computer chair. Give me just a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, plus 2, plus 3.
So
Mhm.
39.
Oh, 39.
Nair.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It's a good spell. You don't
It
get to
is.
use it too
Risky, but good.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
back.
Mhm.
often.
Gotta risk it for the biscuit sometimes.
All right, biscuit achieved. Nair has 39 hit points now. He is no longer dying. That's the good
He's
news.
probably like, just please.
Bad news is he's prone
Right.
and looking up at a very angry Dune Lord who's probably just going to keep whacking
Mhm.
at him with a giant hammer. All right.
Yeah.
Next up is Professor. Oh, I'm sorry, Pyre. Is that in your turn?
Yes, that ends my turn.
Okay. Will Diggles, you're up.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh,
I love this plan.
I'm going to do one last check and make sure this is not a concentration spell. It is not. I'm going to do a Thunderstep again,
All right.
Thunderstep is going
which
to
will do damage to Richard. Yeah, it's unavoidable.
So,
Hold
actually,
on, it's asking
hang
what
on.
level.
Is that thunder damage?
It is. Oh, actually, let me check.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yes, it is thunder damage.
All right. Man, if he had been a true Earth Elemental, if he had been using the Earth Elemental stat block instead of the Elemental Spirit stat block, he would have
Yeah.
he would have taken twice that damage.
Oh, nice.
All right, so. Oh, hey. Yeah.
It's a DC 19
he
Constitution.
takes 10 points of damage. So you can go ahead and take that off of. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Go ahead and make the saving throw for Richard. Pardon me.
It's Constitution.
All right.
Oh,
He only
geez.
takes 10 points of damage, so I'll let you take that off of his character token. And next up is the. Is
Well, doesn't
but more. Yeah, that's why I said.
Belderan
more.
have to make it safe?
That's why I said next up. If you'd let me finish, I'm going to get right to that.
No problem.
All right. So he has advantage on this. It is a spell. Con save. 33. So he likewise only takes 10 points of damage. All right.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my healing potion, or another healing potion.
Okay.
For oh my god.
Hey, it's
That's
better.
better than the last one.
Better than the last one, yeah.
Got it 4. But
5 is better than 4, confirmed. All right. Does
That
that
will
end-
be his.
Huh?
That will be the end of his turn, and he's gonna just throw the bottle down. You'll frustrate him.
All
These things
right.
aren't worth it.
Professor Willie D throws a tantrum on the sidelines. We're at the start now of round 10. Victor Cervantes, you are up. What bullshit do you want to get up to?
Glad you asked, George. I'm going to be casting Command, targeting Beldan and Belmoran. B and B.
I think
So this is not concentration.
it only lets you target the one.
I'm casting at 2nd level.
Oh, okay.
Not that many spell slots left, so. All right, and I'm going to target them both. They have to both make a Wisdom saving throw, and I'm going to command them to. Let's see. Is it better to tell them to drop their weapons or grovel? Just go prone. Just keep it simple. I'll just say grovel. So they would have to go prone on their turn and do nothing else if they fail a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw.
DC 19 Wisdom saving throw. They have advantage as this is a spell. We'll do Beldan first. And then we will do Belmoran. They both pass. Neither are affected.
Oh, well.
Does
Sorry.
that end your turn?
Gotta make him use what I have. You know what? Will Diggle did such a good job. He made that potion of healing look really appealing. I'm gonna do one for myself as a bonus action.
All right. Very good. Does that end your turn?
Yes, sir.
Next up is Invisible Brynjar.
Most terrifying form of Brynjar. Okay. I'm gonna keep hacking away at Beldan.
21 hits for 23 slashing damage. And an additional 5 from Hunter's Mark. Hang on, Linus is causing mayhem one more time.
Just respect your surroundings.
Oh, okay.
Linus is extremely punk rock in my eyes.
Well, he's a cat.
We love our little team.
All right, 20 also hits for another 22 points of damage.
Keep it going.
An additional 4 from Hunter's Mark. 17. 17 does not hit.
Damn it!
Oh,
Get
all right.
fucked.
17 doesn't hit.
we're getting there, slowly but surely.
17 does not
Let me
hit.
see something real quick.
Brynjar's like, I don't believe this bullshit. Let me check. I gotta have something. But I think he's already used all his.
Yeah.
dice.
No, I've used everything pretty much. I mean, I have some spell slots, but
Can't really use
nothing
those.
that's
Won't,
gonna come in
won't,
handy.
won't be better than just free damage from Hunter's Mark.
I was thinking Zephyr Strike, but I'm out of
That might-
attack actions anyways. So, let's see here. I'm gonna drink a potion. I have a greater potion of healing.
Great.
I will use that.
You can use it to heal any cheese grater you come across.
12.
All right. You get 12 points of healing back your way. Does that end your turn?
It does.
Next up is Ricky D. Richard, what would you like to do?
He is going to slam attack.
15 does not hit. 22 does. 17 bludgeoning damage. All right.
And that will end his turn.
All right. Next up is our friends Beldar, looking real bad for a Dune Lord. He is. Beldar's looking real bad for a Dune Lord, or Beldan, not Beldar. Beldar's a Conehead. So, Beldan is going to try to flatten Taj, because Taj looks the worst off between all three of the people around him. Well, the only other person
I can't see Brynjar.
Yeah, I can't see Brynjar. But Brynjar looked pretty shitty at one point. But Taj, he can plainly see. Gonna make those 2 attempts to try to hit him. Well, he'll make the first one anyway. May not need a second one. At normal,
I should make invisible.
Looking for a 25. Oh,
Oh God.
Oh.
yeah, that's gonna hit. That's gonna hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be 48. 48 plus 29. Good God, I have to go. 48
gets halved.
plus the 48 gets halved.
The 48 gets halved.
Yeah, this
because I
blade
used blade board.
24 plus
29.
29.
39.
53.
54?
53.
Word time for that to happen.
53 points.
I don't really think there was ever a good time. Ouch.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I got nothing left. Yep.
You have a luck point? I don't know.
I do have a luck point. Re-roll it.
Oh, do you really?
Yes, I do. I have
Oh,
2
wow.
left.
Okay.
I haven't had to. I've had no times to use these. So roll again. God damn. Oh, Jesus. That almost completely turned the fight the wrong way.
Yeah, because that would have taken Brynjar down the next turn. So.
Yep. You still got a second attack.
29
Shield.
hits. Shield.
I'm casting. Yep. I'm casting shield. I'm using a second level slot because I'm literally out of 1.
Oh, damn.
Oh, man.
Carol,
I picture Beldan.
stop playing with your
I just
food.
picture Beldan looking, and you know it, all right?
Yeah.
He's looking down at you like, all right.
Next up is Verima. Verima is going to cast Hot Wrath at Victor one more time.
Yes.
Looking for a 17. Gets twice that.
Just barely. Yeah, just barely hit me there.
Victor takes
Jeez.
38 points of bludgeoning and fire damage. And I need you to make
Ouch,
a DC
and-
19 Constitution saving throw.
It should be easy peasy. Oh, well, that's a no.
The good news is you're free to concentrate on other things now. The bad news is Brynjar is no longer
And he's no longer invisible.
All right.
But he's not stunned for a turn, so.
Next up is Belmoran, who sees a prone Catman before him. This is what I love about Nair having gone prone.
Yeah.
Is this dude can just keep teeing it up. It's so much fun.
The turn order is really working against him here.
It is. Oh yeah, very
Alright.
much so.
So he's got
Alright,
advantage.
everyone, double 1.
He's got
Double
advantage.
1 twice.
Come on. Let's see. Come on. Let's miss. Maybe there's a chance.
Every time, double 1.
Oh no.
Nope.
Damn it. Okay.
34
All right.
hits.
Yeah. Let's see what it is.
You're going to take
22.
37 points of bludgeoning and fire damage.
Okay. Well, I'm still in the fight.
You're alive?
I'm still up.
He has 2 hit points.
Holy hell!
I have two
Here
hit
comes
points
the
left.
second Maul of Fire attack.
Double 1, double 1.
Oh no!
Damn it.
Crap.
33 hits. Nair is struck down one
no.
more time.
Gosh.
Just play dead.
Okay.
Next time you're up.
It's like at
It's
least
almost-
it's not.
it's-
At least it's not.
It's almost crueler than letting him die.
I know. It's like
It's pretty bad.
Waking him back up just so he can get knocked out again. Waking him back up. All right.
oh, God.
That will end the Dune Lord's turn. Next up is Wally. Wally can make his cool whirlwind attack.
He could, but I kind of like that slam attack that we did.
On
Double
paper,
slam, so we're gonna double slam.
with the saving throw involved, slam attack is probably your better option, to be honest.
Yeah, they seem pretty strong.
Well, you got to hit.
Well, they are Dune Lords. They are gargantuan creatures. They all have plus 15 on their strength saving throws, which is higher than the saving throw of the whirlwind.
Yeah.
All right, so,
All right, so double slam.
19 did not hit.
All right. Well, that is his turn then.
All right, Will Diggles or Wally's turn is over. Nair, please give me a death saving throw.
Okay, let's see what's gonna happen here. All right. Oh, come on.
Nair
Nope,
has
that's
one failed death saving throw.
Okay. All right.
If it makes you feel any better, Pyre gets to go before the bad guys get to go again. But
Yeah.
but on the
Yep.
other hand, she may just give up on your dumbass fight. Who knows?
I
All
don't
right.
blame her if she does.
Next up is Taj.
Okay. Well, you just showed the reason why I don't, the downside of this. Can I drink a potion as an action for fun?
If you want, okay. So the rule that we, I'm sorry, what?
If you drink a health potion as an action, it does the full amount of HP.
I thought that was for administering to others, or is it for myself?
No. So the rule, the house rule that we came up with a couple of months ago now, was that if you use your action to take a healing potion, you will get the full amount of healing. If you use a action to administer the potion to somebody else, they still have to roll for it.
Okay. So if I use an action to take a potion of supreme healing, I have to roll the healing,
No,
or do I take all?
if you take your full action to take the potion, you will get the full amount of healing.
Okay, that works for me. What is the potion of supreme healing
Unless you want to roll for it because you're not a pussy.
total? I'm a little bit of a pussy. I'm a little bit. Just a little
I
bit.
also would not take that bait, but I had to put it out there. It'll work on
No.
Rick.
It probably
Probably
would.
would.
There's a fair chance. Alright, that's 10d4 plus 20, so that's 60 hit points. I'll spend my full action slurping the potion of supreme healing.
Wait.
So, I have a potion of supreme healing.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that
the
is.
best healing.
Yeah,
you got.
it is
That's
10d4 plus 1. Yeah.
one.
So, yeah, you will
maxed
get
out is 40 plus.
no maxed out. That would be 60 hit points.
Yes, 60.
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. And I can either have Tart. So how bad is Beldan looking? Terrible? Awful?
He looks very bad. I mean, like real bad.
Okay. Then,
Like you don't even know how he's still on his feet. Bad.
then I'm going to shoot him with the Force Ballista. Get him, Tart.
Get him.
21 does hit Beldan for 13 points of force damage. How does Tart 2, the newest Tart the Lesser,
Sure.
kill Beldan the Dune Lord?
Tart's just gonna look for an opening, like in the armor that we've been trying to crack through, like maybe like through the armpit or something, and then just then shoots right through into the side. He kind of stumbles a little and then falls over. Thank Jesus! Bring your the other one.
I did all the work.
After that.
All right.
I'm going to spend 30 feet of movement, and I'm going to get here. Because I keep forgetting that when you're within a tart, they give you +2 AC against range attacks.
Oh, for the
So I
love of
need to-
Christ! Like you,
He's just making stuff up at this point.
It hasn't mattered because
It doesn't matter at this point.
it hasn't mattered. Victor has 17, so that 20 to hit wouldn't have mattered, but
Yep.
but maybe it might matter. So that's it. End turn.
All right. Next up is Pyre.
I'm really annoyed with someone. I wonder who.
Is it
Just mercy kill him at this
Alana or
point.
is it just Nair?
I mean,
Put him out of his misery.
But it's just really bad luck.
yeah, very much
Um,
so. At this
We have
How
a new
does
we
Brynjar
have a new house rule called Angel of Mercy, where
Right.
if you use your action, you can kill a party member if they are unconscious. To spare
oh God!
to spare them any further pain.
Sorry, I got you, bro.
Heroes never die, except this time.
Except that.
For a
Oh. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
We now offer medically assisted suicide.
right.
Do your turn. Do your
If I keep going on, I can't do my turn.
You rolled the
Pyre
wrong
is
thing.
next, and this will be the last action of the night, as it is already past 10 o'clock, and I need to get my goofy ass in bed.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
How is Brynjar looking?
Brynjar, now that you can see him, actually doesn't look too bad. He's taking a lot of hits, but I mean he's still on his feet. He's still going. Now, keep in mind, you're seeing him from over 60 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm moving anyways. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I'm just gonna walk past Nair because fuck him.
right.
And I'm still seeing that Brynjar looks good, but I don't have to heal him.
Yeah, Brynjar looks
or
okay.
anything.
I would say, well, I don't know. I don't want to speak for Brynjar. Brynjar may have a different perspective on how he's doing.
He's missing more than half of his HP, but he's okay.
But he's
Got a
If
lot
he
of
takes
it,
it, yeah. If he
Your
takes,
contest, you're up. You're doing better than I expect at this point.
yes.
And then I groan and pivot to Nair.
Uh huh.
You know
Your
what's
last
sad
chance,
is that Nair was trying to make it over to Will Diggles to help Will Diggles, and
I
that
know,
that's
that's
caused
that's
all
like-
of his problems.
Yep.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm really fucking mad I have to do this, but
Okay.
I'm healing you for 72 hit points. Fucking get it.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Big heal.
Wait, it's 2
Yes.
plus each.
Oh, 2 plus each level. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 78. So
Oh, 78. Okay.
get
Right.
fucking up.
I know, right?
Well, he
At
can't.
some
He
point.
can't until it's his turn, and that'll be after the bad guys go in.
Yeah.
But
I know those are the words that I used to heal him this time. Get fucking up.
but
Right.
Nair with
I waste
78
a lot of magic on you.
with 78 hit points, you may actually survive
Yeah.
to do something next turn.
I may actually still make it through next time.
Yep.
Hopefully.
All right, that will be
And
the last turn of the evening. We will start with Professor Will
Okay.
Diggles next time,
Uh huh.
and we will peace out for tonight. I actually thought this would wrap up tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they hit really hard. They have a lot of health.
You're down a ton.
I mean, what was my part of my fault was I was trying to get the Will Eagles, and then as soon as I do that, and I'm like, oh wait, that guy's still alive. I'm like, why did I stop?
That was the
in
guy who
front of
got Will Diggles down. What do you mean?
I know. I'm like,
You and
both were like, I'm pretty sure he's down, and I did a double take after you moved. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
This
And
was
yeah.
this was a
You've been fine. You've been a
successful.
fantastic meat shield.
For me,
Yeah.
this has been a successful encounter because it has made you just about max out all your potions, spell slots. Like you guys are like scraping the bone right now.
Right.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
My plan would have been, if I had to kill Nair, to grab him, then dimension door 500 feet into the air, and then drop him.
Oh yeah. God. Poor
All right.
hair. It's like I don't know. Yeah.
But she had to heal
this
you
point-
first, I guess, so we'll go with that for now.
We will pick
Right,
up
okay.
there next time, next Monday. And whose turn will it be next Monday, Kelsey?
Next Monday, it will be Brynjar's turn.
Brynjard, do you hear that?
You
I'm
have to
sorry,
go.
what was that?
You next week you have to do the recap.
Gotcha.
All right,
it.
everybody say goodnight to everybody who's going to watch us later on YouTube.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night,
Anyway,
everybody.
hey, George, you didn't post last week's video.